The Brookfield Zoo Chicago is about to undergo a massive expansion and update to the tune of $500 million. Zoo leaders say they are dreaming big and mapping out the next century plan to improve and grow the zoo. Dr. Michael Atkinson is the CEO of Brookfield Zoo, and he joins us now to talk about this. Daniel Burnham, welcome, sir, said make no small plans. They do not stir someone's blood. This definitely embodies all of that. Can you please elaborate on what your vision is?
Absolutely. We have spent the last year dreaming big to that exact point of imagining what Brookfield Zoo could become in the future. And we're so excited to finally be at the point of sharing that plan with the public. This is a transformational vision that will reshape the zoo over the next 15 to 30 years. We have incorporated 4 different zones into this plan that will develop these immersive ecoregions, will include these wildlife discovery zones, build out a conservation campus, and really maintain a commitment to the historical structures and the historical architecture that make Brookfield Zoo Chicago what it is.
Can you talk about the 14 ecoregions and just kind of like replicating what you would find in Sahara Africa or on the outback in Australia or the jungles in the Pacific? That's exciting stuff.
It is. You just saw something flash across the screen there that was Tropical Forest, which is our current $66 million project that will be opening up next year for gorillas, orangutans, and monkeys. And this is really our first ecoregion to come to life. And it's an opportunity for our guests to take a journey out into nature and experience animals as they would in the wild. Through these immersive habitats, we're developing dynamic spaces for the animals where they'll be in mixed herds, they'll be in constantly changing environments. And that creates a sense of wonder and awe for our guests as well. As they move through the spaces, you never know what animal you're going to see around the corner, and creates that safari or trek type of experience that we really want to bring our guests along as we teach them the value of wildlife conservation and nature.
It's got to be great for the animals too, no doubt. Can you talk about the penguin exhibit, and you're bringing back the Nile hippos and the majestic elephants?
Yeah, so several different zones there that we see within the second phase of this plan. As we move beyond tropical forest, it's a reimagining of our Australia area, a reimagining of our Northgate arrival experience, and that Northgate experience will include the Pacific coast of the Americas, which is a new California sea lion habitat and a new Humboldt penguin habitat to be able to share a story of ocean conservation and protecting marine areas. And then to the northwest part of the zoo, a 35-acre redevelopment of that entire region into the Gateway of Africa that will see the return of elephants, Nile hippos, ostrich, and a variety of other hoofstock to the zoo's collection, and a chance to really build out these large, expansive multi-species habitats.
Final point I want you to make, though, we've got about 20 seconds left. This all fits in with your education and conservation efforts as well.
It does, yeah. So all of the animals that we're working with, all are in dire straits in terms of conservation. So the core of our mission is to teach people about these animals, inspire them to care, to want to conserve them, and to really educate them on how they can make a difference and protect wildlife.
We thank you so much. On behalf of everybody here at WGN, we wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you so much.
You take care.
Thanks.